I start sweating when I see you just screaming at the top of your lungs during these fights. How do you not lose your voice, and how have you not had to have some sort of vocal cord surgery?
Well, ask yourself, what does a singer do that's doing 2 shows a night for an hour and a half, 5, 6 days a week? How do they do it, right?
Warm up?
So in the well, I don't rehearse. I don't like to rehearse. There's an organic voice and there's a rehearsal voice. So what I do is make sure I have the names down. When I'm writing my fight cards, I'm memorizing a lot. That's why you look at me and I rarely look at my fight cards.
Yeah.
But I can also read them no matter where they're at. I can read them up there, over there.
That was another question I had.
Oh, I can read them. It's an art you learn after a while.
Okay.
Because when I'm moving, I even cut a hole in the card to put my pinky through, because when I move so much, I don't want to drop the card, right? And if you notice in the main event, when I do the announcing, before I say, when I'm about to say it's time, I don't go like this like other announcers do. I just throw that card behind my back, right?
Yeah.
Let it go. I mean, it's just my style. But singers bring it all up from the diaphragm. I used to bring it from here. So in the early days after a show, I'd probably be a little like this, and it started to bug me. And then I just started reading, and I talked to a voice coach, and I went for one voice coach lesson because I wanted to know what singers do. And then I learned how they bring it up from here. So and how you open up your throat. I mean, when I go into long, it's time or whatever, I'm literally I just feel it. I feel like I'm a trombone just roaring this thing, And I used to scream, now I call it roar, right? So it's perfecting your tool. It's perfecting your muscle.
I've never been able to do it. I've taken the vocal lessons and everything, but I'm all screamed out, man. I can't.
Don't scream.
Well, I don't know how to do the diaphragm thing. Yeah.
That helps.
Use it.
Tapping the microphone?
No, just using the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, because with WWE now, I'm cutting promos and I'm watching it, and every time I scream, it's just corny as fuck.
There got to be somebody work with you. I'll come over for an hour and we'll work together. I'll help you work.
Dude, I
work
took
on it.
all the. I don't know if I'm a screamer, man. I don't even know if I'm a roarer. I don't have a roar.
You've got a voice. You just got
a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, Logan? People love you for who you are, so just be yourself.
So that's what I learned. I think that's gonna be my shtick. I just gotta find myself in there. But I've always just been so curious. Like it's never happened. Huh? You've never had like what's it, a node pop up on?
No.
That's insane.
My brother in 2008 got throat cancer.
Oh fuck!
You imagine that? It's like a marathon runner getting busting his leg or getting a leg amputated. He got
paper headshot.
He was a stage 2 or 3 throat cancer.
Oh my God.
And they said, we're gonna have to do this. You're gonna need chemo. You're gonna do this. He saw a third doctor. Said, listen, I can take care of you. I'm gonna remove this, this, and this. He woke up the next morning, and the first thing he said to himself, as he told me, was, "Ladies and gentlemen." He just wanted to hear it come out. That was the very first thing. And when he heard that, he knew he was okay, because it's going to change his whole career. So he was out for 5 weeks, and he was back to work on HBO from throat cancer. I filled in for him on Casamayor HBO fight one time. But that's an amazing story. It was a very rough year.
Anyway, I mean, maybe this is a dumbass question, but is that in any way caused by the years of vocal strain that he was doing?
There's so many stories out there. You hear throat cancer in men could be from getting like Michael Douglas, I think, blamed it when he had it on, because he's pretty active in the single world, that blamed it on, like, potentially, if I heard this correctly, the HPV virus.
Oh, really?
Okay. There's so, look, cancer's the luck of the draw. It's just a crazy animal.
Isn't it fucked up?
Hey there, if you like the clip, make sure to subscribe or check out this recommended clip to my right.